Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I call this. I call this rabbit out of a hat. Okay, when a guy gets a takedown at the end of the match or finds a way to win or just comes out of nowhere and does something, I'm calling you, second semester here, rabbit out of a hat. What's it like to be back in the lineup, and you just couldn't let it go, could you?
No, exactly. I give a lot of credit to Coach Moore, my fiance, first off, for giving me the support to come back and do this, right? But really, it's awesome. As soon as I got back, right, in January, we hit the ground running. It feels good to be back with these guys and scrapping. So I definitely missed it, and I feel like we've been on a run this past, I think, 4 matches now, right? So I definitely missed the atmosphere, missed getting after it with the guys. And yeah, you're right. I just couldn't stay away. The way it ended for me last year wasn't enough, right? So I'm like, hey, let's go have some fun. Let's do it one more time. So
were you done with the sport of wrestling after last March? Were you training at all? What were you doing?
So right now I'm actually studying for my MCAT, trying to get medical school. So I put a lot of focus in that, and I battled a lot of injuries towards the end of last year, right? So I thought, maybe I think wrestling, put it in the rear view for now, right? I still wasn't 100% out of the game, but I wasn't in it yet. So yeah, you're right. Like I wasn't training or doing much for I don't know, I guess 10 months.
Listen, this is super hard. For people who don't know, the sport of Division I college wrestling, it's really hard.
Very hard.
To do what you did is kind of unprecedented for me. That's why I say rabbit out of a hat. You pulled a rabbit out of a hat. I'm not joking. It's super hard. And we're commentating the match. Watch the match. I'm like, oh man, he's got a little rust. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know you were laid off. I thought you were maybe still doing things and around. You were just gone, getting ready for med school.
Yeah, and doing an interim position. So I wasn't wrestling, wasn't on the mat or anything.
That's amazing.
So as soon as...
What a story.
Exactly.
Fabulous story. Comes out and wakes you up tonight, though. Takes you down right away, right?
And that kid, we have history, right? I wrestled him last year. Same thing, kind of battled me hard. Right? So I knew going in today that he's going to probably bring it, right? And I really needed that. I needed that push. MAC Championship in 2 weeks, right? So it's going to be a dogfight, right? I'm excited. I'm talented enough to win the thing, but I needed that push today, and he really gave it to me. So I really appreciate him and his effort, right? And again, I had to scrap, so I found a way. Pulled the rabbit out of the hat. So.
No, but my thing is it's hard work. What
Very
you're doing isn't like luck. You didn't like luck into that.
No.
Right? It's like practicing your magic tricks. You got to perfect them, right?
Yep.
But taking 10 months off, right?
Yep.
This is super hard, right? He comes after you. Great show of sportsmanship, by the way.
Yeah.
Normally you guys, it got chippy at the end, but you guys showed respect at the end, right? But that guy's pushing you, and you recognize he's making you better, and you appreciate that.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna be in a dogfight in this very gym to win a MAC title.
Yep. And
right?
I will be ready. So
so you know that.
Yep.
So it's crazy because it's like when guys come out, some guys' best wrestling's in November. Well, the conference championships and the NCAAs aren't in November. They're in March, right?
So
what do you got to do to win a MAC title here?
I just got to trust my offense, right? Trust in the confidence of my coaching staff, which they've done a great job getting me ready now, right? I feel good to go. I feel healthy again, right? So I think now that was my big component last year. I just wasn't healthy. So now, that's away, that's gone. The focus is just having fun right now. And these guys do a really good job. Coach Dom, Coach Moore, Coach Garcia, they do a really good job just mentally getting me there and telling me, hey, you can do this, right? You got a lot of experience. We wouldn't have called you back if we didn't think you could do this. So I put a lot of trust in them. And I think that's what's getting me going these last couple weeks. So
unprecedented position tomorrow for Cleveland State. Can win their first Mid-American Conference title. To win a MAC title for you guys, it'll be a dual title, right? And then you come back here in 2 weeks to try and win the team title, which I think you're one of the 5 teams who can do it. Well, especially with you now. But to win a dual title in the Mid-American Conference tomorrow in your own gym against Ryder, what would it mean to you?
It's going to be awesome, man. That's the way to go out, right? That is the way to go out. I feel like, again, we're firing on all cylinders. From top of the line to bottom of the line, we are wrestling. We're tough, right? And we know Ryder's going to come in tomorrow, and they're going to give us a dogfight. But I think we're going to be ready. I think today was a good tune-up to get us, acclimated, and now I think we're just going to finish this thing. So I got a lot of faith in my team right now. I feel like we're firing all cylinders, and we're going to get after it. So,
what are you going to be a doctor of?
I don't know yet. The goal is, right, to get in medical school.
MD, though.
Yeah,
Like,
medical
I'm
doctor.
going to be a guy who takes a bunch of college
No,
classes.
no, medical.
You want to be a medical doctor.
Yep.
Pediatrics,
I don't know.
orthopedic surgeon.
We'll just have
feet,
to see. We'll just have to see.
Maybe
I just want to
fix
practice.
my face or my brain and help me out.
Exactly.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Something good. But you're going to figure that out, cross that bridge when you get there. Would you go to Neomed or where
Yeah, Neomed's definitely an option. I'm just gonna apply to like 30 schools and I get in somewhere. That's the goal, right?
Okay, you're from Arkansas City.
Yep, Kansas.
Kansas. I always mess that up.
And we have 2 medical schools in Kansas. So,
Do you?
Yep,
So Kansas is an option.
definitely it's an
Are
option.
you going to try and stick around the sport of wrestling when you're in med school?
I would love to, right? Because wrestling's given me so many opportunities. Like I love the sport, right? Built so many relationships. I love little kids, so I definitely see myself getting involved with them. But the time commitment is going to be hard at the beginning. But I think as soon as I'm done with the bridge with school and I'm starting to practice more, I want to get back into it for sure.
What degree will you have from Cleveland State?
I just finished. Right now I'm just taking classes just to compete.
So you can compete?
Yeah, so I'm actually done. I have a pre-medical degree in health science and biology.
So you have a pre-med degree?
Yeah,
in
I'm
biology.
literally applying to medical school this cycle.
I love it.
So I just decided, hey, let's come back and wrestle one more time.
You got me fired up now.
So
Anna, I need to get fixed by whatever you're fixing. I need it fixed, okay?
one day for sure, I got
Okay.
you.
All right, you got anything else for me?
No, thank you for coming. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to kind of tell my story a little bit and to share some stuff. So thank
All right.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.